In the name of Allah, the most merciful, most gracious and most beneficent. Prophet Muhammad said, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him. Strong is not the one who overpowers others with his strength, but strong is the one who controls himself in anger. Okay. Now today we will we will highlight here the types of mitosis. I will deliver another lecture for class 11th, chapter cell cycle. And today's topic is types of mitosis. In the previous lecture, we have defined the term mitosis. As I told you already, what is mitosis? Mitosis is the type of cell division in which one cell divides into two or more daughter cells, but the chromosome number remains constant as compared to parent cell. This is the definition of mitosis. Now today we shall take it as types of mitosis. Now mitosis is divided into 6 types. Mitosis is divided into 6 types. Number first is Astral mitosis. Astral mitosis. Astral mitosis. Astral mitosis. What is astral mitosis? As the name indicates, astral. Astral mitosis means mitosis without astral fibers, without astral rays, without astral apparatus. Go mitosis without astral rays or astral fibers is called astral. Is called astral mitosis. Mitosis without astral rays or astral fibers is called astral mitosis. Okay, you will see later on when we will discuss phases of mitosis. I will show here the astral rays, astral fibers. Okay, these are the fibers which arise from centrioles. Okay, they keep the centrioles in proper position, but the mitosis in which astral rays are absent, that type of mitosis is called astral mitosis. Okay, so example is plant cells. Plant cells. In plants, mitosis is astral. Why? Why astral? Why not astral? Because centrioles are absent. Centriole is absent in plant cells, or we can say centrosome is absent in plant cells. Plant cells as centrioles are absent. Okay. Since there's astral fibers, they arise from centrioles. When the centrioles are absent, it means that the astral fibers are also absent. That type of mitosis is called astral mitosis. Okay. Number 1. Number 2, astral mitosis. Astral or amphiastral. Amphiastral. Now what does this mean? Astral mitosis or amphiastral mitosis? It is the mitosis with astral fibers on both sides of the cell, both poles of the cell. That is why it is called amphiastral. Mitosis with astral rays is called astral mitosis. Astral mitosis. Mitosis with astral rays. When astral rays are present, it is called astral mitosis. And later on I will show these fibers. This is like this. These are astral fibers. Since they are present on both poles of the cell, that is why it is called amphiastral. Amphi means both, on both sides. Amphi means they are present on both poles of cell. Okay, that is why it is called amphiastral mitosis. Okay. Now the example, and astral mitosis, it is reported in animal cells. Example, animal cells. Animal cells undergo astral mitosis. Why? Because centrioles are present. Centrioles give rise to astral fibers. Okay. Now number next type is, third type, intranuclear. Intranuclear mitosis. Intranuclear mitosis. What does this mean? Intranuclear mitosis. It is the mitosis which occurs inside nuclear membrane. Nuclear membrane. Okay. It occurs inside, means beneath nuclear membrane. Nuclear membrane. That is, what does this mean? That is, spindle is formed beneath nuclear membrane. Nuclear membrane does not disappear. That is, nuclear membrane does not disappear. And spindle is formed beneath nuclear membrane. Spindle is formed beneath nuclear membrane. For example, protozoa. In some protozoans, like amoeba, this intranuclear mitosis occurs. Okay. So the intranuclear mitosis is the mitosis in which nuclear membrane does not disappear. Spindle is formed beneath the nuclear membrane. Nuclear membrane does not disappear. As you might have seen that nuclear membrane disappears during mitosis. But in intranuclear mitosis, nuclear membrane does not disappear. So spindle is formed beneath the nuclear membrane. This is called intranuclear mitosis. Okay, it is reported in protozoa. Then is unicellular organisms. The number next is extranuclear mitosis. Extranuclear mitosis. As the name indicates, extranuclear mitosis is the mitosis in which spindle is formed outside nuclear membrane. As nuclear membrane disappears. Here nuclear membrane disappears, so spindle is formed outside nuclear membrane. This is called extranuclear mitosis. In this case, nuclear membrane disappears. Nuclear membrane disappears and spindle is formed. Outside nuclear membrane. Okay. So you have understood that extranuclear mitosis, as the name indicates, it is the mitosis in which nuclear membrane disappears, spindle is formed outside nuclear membrane. That type of mitosis is called extranuclear mitosis. For example, multicellular plants and animals. Multicellular plant cells and animal cells. Okay. Spindle. Here I quoted here spindle. So what is spindle? I will discuss it later on. But you see here, spindle these are the fibers which are formed of microtubules. This is spindle. When the nuclear membrane disappears there, spindle is formed. So when spindle is formed outside nuclear membrane, this type of mitosis is called extranuclear mitosis. This type of mitosis is reported in multicellular plant cells and animal cells. Okay. Later on we will discuss this spindle in detail. Number next is endomitosis. Next type, endomitosis. Shavash, what is endomitosis? How can you define endomitosis? In some abnormal conditions, nuclear membrane stops in between after the replication of chromosome. Okay. Nuclear membrane abruptly stops after the replication of chromosomes. Okay. So chromosomes replicate but fail to separate. So what happens? Number of chromosomes increase in the cell. When the number of chromosomes increase in nucleus, this is called endomitosis or endoduplication, endopolyploidy. Okay. This is not normal case. This is abnormal case. Sometimes nuclear division stops in between after the replication of chromosomes. So chromosomes replicate but fail to separate. What happens? Number of chromosomes increases in the nucleus. That type of mitosis is called endomitosis, or we can say endoduplication or endopolyploidy. Okay. In some abnormal conditions, nuclear division stops in between after replication of chromosomes. After replication of chromosomes. So chromosomes replicate but fail to separate. As nuclear division stops. Okay. So the number of chromosomes increase in cell. This is called endomitosis. This is called endomitosis, endoduplication or endopolyploidy or endopolyploidy. Okay. This is called endomitosis. So you have understood that in some abnormal cases, in some abnormal conditions, nuclear division stops abruptly in between after the replication of chromosomes. Chromosomes replicate, that is, new daughter chromosomes are formed but fail to separate. So the number of chromosomes increase in cell. Okay, this is called endomitosis, endoduplication, or we can say endopolyploidy. Example, in liver of humans, endopolyploid condition is reported. This endomitosis is reported in liver of human beings. So in abnormal cases in our liver, this endomitosis occurs. Endopolyploid condition is reported. Okay. This is fifth type. Next and last type, that is called prenuclear divisions. Sixth type, prenuclear divisions. What are prenuclear divisions? This is also a form of mitosis. In some cases, nuclear division occurs repeatedly without the division of cytoplasm. Okay. So what happens? Number of nuclei increase in cell. This is called, and it leads us into multinucleate condition in cells. Okay. In some cases, nuclear division occurs repeatedly without the division of cytoplasm. Without the division of cytoplasm, okay, what will happen? Number of nuclei increase. Number of nuclei increase and leads into multinucleate condition. Multinucleate condition in cell. For example, rhizopus. It is fungus, huh? Rhizopus. Vachyria. It is alga. Opelina. It is protozoan. These are multinucleate organisms. Rhizopus, Vachyria, Opelina. This rhizopus is fungus, Vachyria is alga, Opelina is protozoan. So what happens in these organisms? Nuclear division occurs repeatedly. Nucleus divides repeatedly without the division of cytoplasm. So number of nuclei increase in cell, where it leads into multinucleate condition in cell. This type of cell division is called a prenuclear division. Good nuclear division occurs freely without division of cytoplasm. Example, rhizopus, Vachyria and Opelina. Okay. So these are the types of mitosis. Okay. So from tomorrow, inshallah, we shall start phases of mitosis, or we can say mechanism of mitosis. So you are requested to prepare yourself for the phases of mitosis. Tomorrow you study first phase of mitosis, that is called prophase. Okay, thank you very much.